America's public school system is the envy of the modern world. Most public school systems in developed countries have copied aspects of it in terms of, distribution schemes, etc., so forth. Nevertheless, tenuring and declining standards have failed us terribly. And this has led some to suggest that the program should be gradually defunded in favor of some sort of a personalized universal voucher. And this is a great idea, truly modern, but I don't think America, or the United States rather, I don't think that's right for the United States because of Aboriginal traditions that are still very strongly favored with us. And so, in order to correct the problem that we're having in terms of, relative median standards against the rest of the world, the educators' unions really need to change the way they do business. I defer to a personal anecdote when I was talking to a friend of mine who was actually a very notarized professional gallery photographer in advertising. Now, he approached his local school board seeking a chance to underbid the national contractor for the job of doing school portraits, and wasn't able to. The reason he wasn't able to was because of these educators' unions and the way they do business. But that's really, only a symptom of the problem, and only a hint of the solution. Now, I don't really want to give any of these private schools any students or any money at all unless they can be made by law to pay homage to the public system. Like lawyers do pro bono work, I see public schools as being kind of like a universal public college for teachers to learn at while being paid. But to make that philosophy work, there needs to be some compulsion for these educators to return and spend part of the year or part of their time, just by lot, by appointment, whatever, teaching in public schools. I think this is the best way possible to determine over time, once and for all, whether, well, that's the wrong way to frame the statement. I guess what I'm saying is this would be the best way to bring people whose professional skills elevate them above the children of idiots with no parents back into the fold in a way that they could contribute to the community. Now, these private schools are supposed to be competing with public schools, but again, I think that there needs to be some sort of law or standarding within the teaching industry that forces private school teachers to spend time working at public schools throughout the year so that there's never a shortage of teachers. And I think that would be, the best way to go about it. As for the local contracting thing, again, I think that's union malpractice. I think there are a million ways that local school boards could be professionally tied to the community by services, if not for national contractor scaling scheme intervention. And, well, like I said, the important thing is that services and teachers and competent professionals are made available to the students. Now, I don't have children myself, but I still believe that anyone's children can benefit from better educators. And I believe that morally and ethically we need to craft policies that honor that and encourage good behavior and celebrate excellence and the morality of the teaching profession, rather than hiding behind it as our current practice seems to, while we fall behind the rest of the world despite having an incredibly strong median standard in our people. Friend of Cicero for president.